Hey everybody, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How are you? Please like, share, and subscribe if you would like to do so. And if you get anything from my work, you can help me out. All the links are at the bottom of this description of this video. And if you're interested in any kind of artwork, I make pyramids and all kinds of epoxy painting fun. You can check my website out at AllyKatkreations.com to AllyKatkreations211.com. Sorry, guys. And there you'll find some information about oracle readings, candles I make, and any other fun facts, but all goes through privately through my email. And today's a very important reading because it is the partial lunar eclipse in Taurus with the full moon, and the Schumann resonance was spiking, and the profoundness of the codes coming in. I know that a lot of people need some guidance, and Spirit already brought it with the first card. I'm still trying to get the lighting right in here, guys. I'm sorry. Soul Song. Tune into the soundtrack of life. Your soul emits a beautiful song. Think of it as pulsing light moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light and is the background music of your life. Even if you can't hear your song with your physical ears, know it exists. We know animals hear sounds, we can't. Your song is always resonating throughout the universe, along with the music of the spheres and the sound of the universe, made when it was born, the greatest song of all. You can tune in to it through your heart and your throat. Be willing to live your life from the highest, most aligned, most loving perspective. The next song or piece of music that moves your inner world will help you to tune in to your soul song. Or you can go out into nature. The music of nature will balance and detoxify. Align with the sounds of the earth, and you will find the steps to take next. So the last collective reading, we are being pushed to know thyself. And now many of us have done some of the work to know thyself. And coming into the rhythm of what is being presented to us, we have to realize we cannot reject things because it's all source. It's the universe. We have to start opening up and tuning into what feels right in our heart space and stop rejecting some of the harder things at the harder frequencies to understand, truth being one of them. When you know your truth, it's at a frequency level. It radiates at a specific frequency and vibratory state. When you uplift yourself, that truth becomes a little harder because more of it unfolds in front of you like a flower. So we really need to go inside of ourselves to really start hearing that song that emanates within you. What frequency are you at? What frequency would be best for your ears to hear that song? There's a lot of chaos being reflected out into the world right now. It's karmically, it's collectively. We're shedding a lot right now. So give yourself compassion and grace if things aren't really happening in your dynamic that you can put your finger on what's going on, what's wrong. Know that you are purging. But the more harmonious you are on the inside, your outside world will reflect that harmonious state. Choose wisely. Beautiful. I know my shadow side, and I work to willingly transform the aspects of it. Yes. So a big portion of that soul song might be music that you would not rather listen to because it is of a side of yourself that is of the darker side, it's the shadow. The universe is made up of positive and negative. We created it that way with source. So when you look at the world, you have to accept and understand and understand both sides of the dynamic of light and shadow. Only then can you neutralize and transcend that paradigm, or stop feeding it the energy that you don't need to expend. I guide and lead others wisely with love. Yes, you do. And again, it all comes back to your heart space. All comes back to the heart space. We have to stop neglecting the song that emanates from our heart. We want to be fixated on things instead of going and doing the work inside of us. We are still reaching for things outside of ourselves to give us the answers, when the things on the outside are only trying to let you remember what you already have been through. And the outside sources are also helping you connect dots. They're not doing the work for you. You got to do that for yourself. You got to find within. My guys are taking me all over my decks. Let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. So, guys, when you surrender to the universe, when you just let go, way harder said than done, things are going to start flowing for you because you're not thinking about it anymore. You're just letting the universe do it for you. You are here for a purpose. Yes, we are. Learning, realizing what matters to you. And that we are. When we let go, we will allow that music to tune in a little higher in our lives. And I do apologize. My hands are not really working that well. The arthritis is acting up. No matter what I put into my system to try to harmonize, can't change the weather sometimes. Spirit, what for the collective, angels, for this partial eclipse? One more, please. Protect what you love. It's your duty and responsibility. So what is it that you love? And one thing I'm going to say is you should love yourself first over anything else. Protect your own heart. Everybody else's will flow secondly. You need to protect your own heart first. What do you love? You should love yourself. Leave your unusual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. So there is a lot to this, right? Let me rephrase that. The soul song that is emanating from your heart is always continuously tuning into new frequencies and radio stations, let's just say. And sometimes the people that are in your circles aren't at the same frequency and vibratory state that you are. So right now is a time that we're purging and letting go the people, places, and things that no longer serve our frequency and vibratory states. So if you are around people that you don't see potential in their evolution and expansion and consciousness, or that they're just dimming your light because of their negative polarized thinking, I think it's time to start detaching yourself from those things that cause you disharmony and that you can't connect to on a deeper soul level. It's very important. One second, guys. There we go. So I had to rearrange a lot of my house because a lot of things came in from storage. I'm the happiest person you can ever imagine, but I had to rearrange this entire place where I do my readings. So I do apologize for not having a reading before the date, before today, as I had a lot of chaos happening, good chaos, just mess. What is the collective need? Surrender. Yes, surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. I was just talking about that. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. All of us. We can't just pick and choose. In order to raise our frequency and vibration, we have to be understanding and neutralize what we don't take in. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. And guys, I'm doing this. It's hard work, and I'm doing this right now in my paradigm, and my whole entire paradigm is flipping to a very positive state. Patience. Oh, yes, I know all about patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. Extremely true. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually release that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. So again, we have the surrender card, and now we have patience. And I think the reason why those two cards Spirit made me pull is because there's still a whole chunk of people not going in and finding and tuning to their soul song, going into their heart space and emanating this frequency that you're going to draw and attract the things that you want to align with. There's still so much disharmony. And when you follow someone else's tic-tac-toe to make a connection, you're not doing your own. You're not going and singing through your heart space. You're singing through another's. You know, I can't do the work for you, but Spirit is letting you know to please surrender. Have patience, because everything happens in divine timing, and that's not timing we get to predict or to choose from. It happens when it happens. Loving yourself, and in this time of patience, drop anything that no longer serves you, the people, places, and things that no longer serve your paradigm. Make that conscious effort. Let go of the plan. Even though this says fixed plan, let go of any plan. Time is forever moving with the energies. Things shift and twist. These eclipses, this period in between the 14th and now, is huge energetic releases, huge getting rid of the karma and getting rid of attachments and getting rid of the old self in order to make room for the new self, which is now in the birthing process. We're in the womb of the Mother Earth. We haven't yet been born. We're in the midway section. We're almost at the last stages of the third trimester, and we're still patiently waiting to be born into a new existence that we all have to create for ourselves. And if your soul song isn't on the right frequency and tune, you're not going to have your highest and best come out. You might have something you think is, but you don't want to stay in that stagnant space. It's about doing the work, and especially right now, going and tackling that shadow. What else for the paradigm? Angels and spirits, one more, please. Oh, we get an extra one today, guys. That one wanted to come out. All is well. Let your emotions flow through you. So, guys, even if things in your life are going a little hectic and crazy, know that all is well, because life lessons acknowledge and release for renewal. So shadow work is about learning from the past the lessons that we needed for this lifetime to move forward in. What did you learn from your past experiences? Not what traumatized you. You want to heal that trauma. It no longer serves you. It's not a part of your paradigm anymore. It's not in your present moment. So it's harder said than done, especially if it's over an accident or something really, really super traumatic. Okay. I give you guys compassion and grace if you've been through those extremely difficult times, but it's not here and serving you any good if you're dwelling on it and letting it rule your life. It's not here anymore. You got to learn what lesson it taught you and take that lesson to push forward. I know it's not easy. Inner secrets. All of you is worthy. Value yourself. Spend time nurturing you. I keep saying this, guys. So that inner secrets and value yourself. Okay. You don't want the world to know everything, right? Not everybody is deserving of everything that you are. Value your secrets and yourself. Value your innate. Respect yourself. Respect that you have boundaries. Imagine a place where your heart feels at home. And I'm going to tell you where home is. Most of you won't like it. Home is here. Home is in you. Home is your heart. Home is your physical vehicle. Home is your consciousness. It's this paradigm right now, right here. It's not in Alpha Centauri. It's not in the Pleiades. It's not in some far off place that you have a fractal of your soul connected to. Yeah, that's a memory to explain to you that you are galactic, that's where one of your lives was spent. You have multiple lives. So don't fixate on that one aspect of yourself. It's only a fractal. Home is here. Home is in your heart. Resonate. Feel it. Embrace it. Because you really are loved. And when you understand that you chose to be human, you chose to come into this existence because you created it, and now you're here to experience it, and that we all planned all of this out together, who was going to play positive, who was going to play negative, in each lifetime that changes. Each lifetime, in order for us to know of everything about duality and polarity, we embodied a lot of those things that we in this life don't like. That's why we got to tune into our soul song, into our heart space, into the understanding of what source really is and the dynamics of this universe. What is this life teaching you? What in this lifetime? What are your lessons? What have you already learned? Check. What does the collective need for the eclipse? A lot of strong energy coming in. Abundance. The energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth we need and the sense of fulfillment that comes from a heart and soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. Okay, and abundance doesn't need to be financial or monetary. Abundance is an excess of the love and gratitude you have for what you have. Of course, we like things to have and to have experiences with, absolutely. But at the core of it, in my feeling and thinking, is the things that we already have that no one else can take. This is huge. This card that I'm holding is huge. Authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as with ourselves. Your soul song will not hum and if you're not walking in your authenticity, if you are masking who you are to please other people. Right? To err is to be human. To be human is to be flawed. Right? I definitely don't believe anybody is perfect by any stretch of the imagination. We all perceive the world differently through our lens and our eyes. But when you are truly you, you're happy. You don't worry about what other people are thinking about you. You just dance and skip around and not worry about other people watching you and thinking you're embarrassing yourself. Because you know what? You're walking your authenticity, shouldn't bother you. You do you. For the eclipse. For the eclipse, please. Thank you. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. So, with what's already been pulled, I can definitely sense that right now, because of all the chaos going on outside of ourselves, it will feel like emotions are running high because a very nasty, horrible paradigm is playing out for us to have an exorbitant amount of soul and collective learning. Humanity is learning right now. And that is in emotions that are running really high right now. So something that, again, a lot of the cards are speaking out is when you feel that it's too much to carry burdens of outside things, go out and go within, go into nature and ground your energy and say, this is not worth my expending to think about it. Why are you taking your energy and expending it towards things that are only going to make you sick and that you can't do really much about personally? Not everything is about you, and not all is your problem. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. Yep. As very much so as the ego is necessary for us in the human form. And yes, it is okay to have pride for yourself and for the things that you do in your life. Absolutely. But it's where and how you project that pride that you don't want it to over allow it to consume you, to where you become conceited and at some points narcissistic. Because that does show up a lot in the paradigm. Do I want to spirit make your mind ups? I had the last 2 days, guys, for me has been emotionally joyous, and I've come to places of almost crying in pure joy and bliss the last 2 days because of the things that have been going on and the validation from the universe that's been given to me is like extraordinary. And I wish and hope that many of you have these really profound, prolific emotional states where you can just be thankful and give your gratitude to the universe for giving you those signs and giving you those things that you need, that you've been waiting for, but you had to be patient. So my energies, I'm grounded. I saged, but I'm getting a lot of downloads. So I do apologize. They keep bringing me to different cards, decks, and they're not knowing what order they want to go in. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Yes. Why? Because you created it. You just don't remember. Light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. We are luminescent beings. Well, I don't see it, Allison. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if you ever take an infrared camera and you zone in on yourself, and you could do that, I think on most apps have that where you can put the thermal on. Well, what is that showing you? Your body heat. What is heat? You can answer that question for yourselves. Oh, I hope co-host number 1 comes and says hi. She might walk on the cards. Up there she comes. Hi, everybody. I sat with my mom and did a reading in almost a year. Hi. Nice. Hi, baby. Let's see if you can see her. Hi. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, Morgan is 18. For those of you who are new to my readings, she's been appearing on my channel most during readings. And she has kidney failure. I'm doing the best I can to make her life, her end of life, comfy and cozy. Because she is very old for a cat. I know cats can live up to 22 years, but I don't know how long they really last with kidney failure. Each is individual. So I'm doing the best that I can. And she's hasn't really come explore down here much and or often. So I'm happy to have her join us. Means the energies are really good, right, Mama? Yeah. She's headbutting the card. She's giving it extra love. Or for the collective spirit. Sometimes I let her pick the cards. Oh, yes. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Hey, baby. The perfection of your life. Have you ever seen a storm picture from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as eternal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm, which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have drawn this oracle, the message is amplified for you. Even if you have not chosen this card, that card, but feel intuitively drawn to read the message for it after the healing process below, you are encouraged to do so. If you cannot believe there is anything happening, even on a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stalled, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding, creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not looked over. You have not been denied, found waiting, or wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Your liberating rain dance, rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative run of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. I can end the reading right there. My gosh. Guys, I don't make any of this up, right? I don't pre-plan the cards. They come out as I shuffle. I mean, even Morgan Cat is here. I mean, if that doesn't speak volumes to what has already been placed over here, and that really makes sense with these two cards here, right? We might be feeling stagnant. We might just be feeling a little stuck because things haven't unfolded for us just yet. And that's where the patience comes in and the surrender will come in, because it's not your divine timing yet for things to unfold, because other things in the universe has to take place first in order to clear a way for you. Hi, face. You're beautiful. I'm channeling. Is that why you're next to me like this? Yes, Mama. You have high vibration right now. And I like it. I'm going to add to it with my little kitty cat perfection. We have Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Sorry, guys. Some of the cards are going to be out of your view. This is Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Yes. Because again, the universe has to clear out, right? We're going from one paradigm to another. So as the paradigm is shifting, as the old world is fading away, it hasn't really left us yet, because a lot of us are still hanging on to it, because you don't want to change. You don't want certain things to leave, right? And there causes the fear. Well, what happens if? Oh my goodness, like, right? We get into that stuck mind frame, but know that everything that is supposed to be will happen. Everything that's supposed to leave is going to leave, whether you want to or not. But it's all for your highest good and alignment with your new self that is merging into existence now. Remember, your soul is incoming into your physical vehicle on a fuller plane of existence. Your infinitude is slowly seeping into your physical vehicle. You're consciously expanding. And a lot of the things that with this expansion and with these eclipses, things are moving out of your way. They're being moved out of your way with purpose, not because they want you to feel sad and mourn, because they want you to be able to grow and thrive. Don't fall, don't fall. Slippery cards. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. Yes, in God there is no lack or a limitation, rather there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Yes. Profound. And this is where most people, okay, this right here, you make this up. God is your source. God is a part of you. God's inside you. God helps run your vehicle with other entities and fractals that make you up. Okay. You are a part of source. Whether you're agnostic, whether you are a denier, whether you believe in some other entity, there is a source of it all. And we are the all. Perfect card for tonight. Moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So anybody in a career, in between careers, or searching for that, that's not for everybody, because some people are retired. Or you might have a second phase of income that you need. It's on its way. Again, this is a general reading for the collective. Take the things that work with your soul, and the things that aren't for you, just have an open perspective. Hey, baby girl. I know you want pets. Belts. One more. Be open to receiving. You do deserve to receive. So guys, depending on your situation, okay, there's a lot of people who give a lot of themselves. There's a lot of people who expend a lot of their cup on others, but they're not getting a reciprocation to fill their own cup back. So please, if you're one of those people, please make sure you are in a receiving frequency, because you do deserve it. Do not live in the past. Look forward to the future and rejoice in the journey ahead. Okay, another confirmation that source, spirit, guides, the whole smackdown, they want you to know. Do not live in the past. Like attracts like, so only positive thoughts. So this is something that a lot of people are stuck on as well, because we want to place blame. We want to place shame on source having experiences through other people and through other paradigms that are not of us. And we tend to sit there and blame people and have this energy, which no longer will be serving us. You're so cute. They really want me to go with the angelic cards. I guess that's what's coming through with me today. The angels are here. Right? Are the angels here? I've been working with them a whole lot because so many people need a lot of healing. And that's one thing I got validated on. Because somebody I know that I'm really very far away from, but very close with, is going through something right now. And I asked my angels to help with embodying people to help that person. And a lot of people are feeling better that I do it for, so it's probably why the angels are here. Trying to help you guys through me. One more, please. Oh yeah, that one. Look, he's so cute. Aspiration. It is time to set your sights higher. If you are settling for the mediocre, aim for the superb. Stretch yourself to fulfill all your potential and hold mighty visions. Find the wisdom within you which enables you to aspire to the great and glorious. Then expand your comfort zone so that you can explore your dreams. The angels guide you never to settle for less than your incredible human spirit can achieve or deserves. Ask for help from the angels, and they will guide and inspire you to raise your consciousness and live at a higher level. Let your spirit soar and aim for the divine, which you are. Start embodying this divinity that is within you, because it is there. And you see, Morgan's now getting comfortable. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to move her. She's here for a reason. Honesty. Angel wisdom reminds you that your every thought, word, emotion, and action is reflected in your aura. When you are honest, your aura is crystal clear. Everyone knows where they are with you and feels totally safe. The angels suggest that you look within and purify any murky thoughts and feelings. When you are totally honest with yourself, you behave with integrity. That's going back to authenticity. And dare to be open, for there is nothing to hide. People respect and trust you. As you radiate a resonance of honesty, people respond to you with openness and honesty in their turn. And that's so true, because when you take the judgment out of someone giving you their authenticity and their story, you tend to be able to objectively help them without hurting them or their feelings. Oh, man. Sorry, guys, they're steering me in a few directions, and I want to make this as helpful as possible for everybody, because these energies are not fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. The path has been cleared. Hi. You want to come back? What is the collective need, please? We have the mystic. There we go. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or lighthearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in it and sit in the presence of it. Harness the potential and latent energy behind it and embed it with the light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic reveals in mystery in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. The seeker, the light worker, the dreamer. So this is the archetype that we need to play with right now, because yes, again, many of us here are on the side of light, but we know of our darkness. We don't shy away from the darkness, and we embrace it because we know how to transmute that energy for the positive polarity. So what are you doing to transmute? What are you doing to alchemize? We got unmarked trail. Okay, because our story is now unfolding before us. That soul song, revelation. We're headed in a place and a direction that none of us has ever been in before. So we need to take the steps and slowly balance. Look at this card. Balance the light and the dark to come to this neutral point right here. Here, neutrality and balance. So we know both sides of the coin. And when you come into neutrality, that's when a lot of things are going to start being revealed to you. That's when you're really going to see things for as and how they are, not the illusion that other people's are telling you about. I'm going to get some animal oracle, a Rumi card, and then we'll close this out and I will do an affirmation. Thank you for sticking with me thus far, guys. I mean, there's a transformation here, and it's plugging into your soul, into your song, and emanating that song and uplifting yourself. And I mean, if anything, this card right here, the perfected of your life, the perfection of your life, that just spoke of everything that's here. For you to transform yourself. And this is what eclipses are. This is what full moons are, the new moons. This is what all these cycles are. Whether you want to believe that they exist or not, they exist in the consciousness of the collective. Two more, please. The giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Okay, guys, when you expand to that eagle eye view, right, or that giraffe's view, and you see things in totality, your viewpoint will become different. Dolphin spirit. This and that are true because truth is at a frequency and you can always move above or below it and they'll still have truth. Owl spirit. You see clearly now. Because when you're taking that step back and you're doing the work on both your polarities, both sides of you, you're going to see a lot. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive because you need to dive into yourself to get those answers to clarify. But it's really showing you right here with the Mystic card, you need to know your dark and your light. You need to embrace both. You need to respect both. You need to understand the things that are outside of you playing out in the negative polarity is still a source and it's still a part of source's plan. It might not be a part of your plan, but it's a part of source's plan. And you need to respect that all things are of source. She's back. Angels and spirits. What divine message do you have for the collective for this eclipse and full moon? The human gift. Oh my God. I'm laughing because some of you that watch me will understand this. The human gift, 17. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be wary from doubt and distrust. So much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet still it baits. Still it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, this sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations and some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it loves still, even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear. Still it loves. It is perfection that it hopes, even after despair, that it holds compassion, even after experiences of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe the highest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then everything is all right, even as some moments it seems not to be. Still, your heart beats in honor of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. Yes, sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now, beloved. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at times, and in that, gain greater peace and realization that, yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Surrender card. Indeed, it is the only safe, sane, and sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live. And you are allowed to live this way if you so choose. It is not shrinking your duty as a responsible adult. It is not deluding yourself and turning away from the real world. Rather, surrender is placing responsibility where it is best placed, firmly in the hands of the part of you wise enough to know the great beloved is wisest still, and that your life unfolds according to the great beloved's grace. You are an extraordinarily living divine experiment in the making, and you are sacred, cherished, and loved by the great beloved. So do not fear your fear, but do doubt your doubt with compassion. Let it be and let it go. You are human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred trust is always available to you, in the temple of your heart with the window cracked open, so that doubt can fly out and love can breathe freely. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are, or soon will be, seeing the greater clarity and insight, a situation that has been obscure to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perceptions, that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others and the world around you. Mic drop. Mic drop moments. Mic drop moments. Guys, I can't even. That sums up just about everything here. Seriously. Like, I'm speechless. But we're going to pull affirmation cards. What is the collective need? One more, please. And then we'll close it out with the overall Today I'm resourceful. Today I will turn anything into opportunity. Today I will not give in. Today I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. It's big. This is big, 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 big. Sorry, Morgan. Spirit, what is the overall feeling for the reading for the client? Oh, yeah. Telepathy of Terra Matter. Ooh, I don't think I've ever drawn this one. The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will ever evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems improbable or unobtainable, it will manifest successfully. Earth Mother, or Terra Mater in Latin, is so much more than a physical being. She is also a goddess of great spiritual development, not to mention creative pizzazz. As a masterful practitioner of artful evolution, she creates butterflies from caterpillars, massive oak trees from marvelously old little acorns, and a radiant soul from the flesh of a human infused with the eternal spirit. Her mind-bending skill in the miraculous magic of evolutionary manifestation can be revealed upon and relied upon to invoke for greater sublime beauty and rapturous delight than even the most inspired human imagination can conjure. We can learn to feel held in this unity consciousness, understanding that we have our own special role in the greater scheme of things. This will likely involve a process of healing past wounds of abandonment, neglect, and betrayal. Such healing allows us to gently cleanse the heart and settle into life with more trust and peace. We will understand that as we fulfill our own heart, we will be contributing toward the fulfillment of all hearts. We will recognize at a deep intuitive cellular, sorry guys, I can't project that properly, level, that our soul fulfillment is never just about us as individuals. Whenever there is a genuine spirit win, every being benefits. Egos may not like it. They may feel jealous or denied and will likely whinge and whine and perhaps try to undermine your spiritual progress by labeling your work as selfish or deluded or irrelevant. That is what egos do. Best to note it, have compassion for it, then ignore it and get on with your sacred task. The oracle of telepathy of Terra Mater comes to you with the guidance that Earth Mother knows your spiritual destiny and how to help you fulfill your life purpose. Because of course, that is why you are here in a body. She's on the side of your soul, of all souls. Actually, because whilst egos may be at war, the soul is always on the same side, that of love, evolution, and enlightenment. The ways of Terra Mater are the ways of the divine feminine creatrix. She knows how to shape your life path to avoid pitfalls and provide you with all you need to know and experience, so you are prepared for the next steps. She constantly nurtures the soul through the most improbable evolutionary leaps. One only has to contemplate the existence of a butterfly and how it becomes as such to know that logic and the predictable are not often her creative markers. She prefers the astonishing over the rational. What does this mean? Don't let your intellect stifle your imagination. Trust in the inspired idea, unconventional guidance, and heart honoring intuitions that occur to you. Earth Mother will heal your soul and speak to your heart through the telepathic transmitter of your body. Take time to tune into your body and her guide. Genius. Tune in, soul song. Tune in, soul song. Goodness, guys. I am sending each and every one of you love and light. That is a humongous message. And it's one that involves all the cards on this cloth that Morgan happens to be setting all over. But understand how special and divine that you are. Understand that you're going through a metamorphosis. We all are. And that we really need to push past our egos and push past the negative things happening on the outside of us and really go within to focus within, because when we do so, we're not only benefiting ourselves, we're benefiting humanity. We're changing the frequency, and each and every one of us is a key to that. It can't just be me doing it. It needs to be everybody doing it. So let's make a conscious effort to do the work so that we can spread that message. And sooner or later, miraculous things are going to happen to all of us. Sending each and every one of you love, light, protection, and shielding. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please check out my website, AllyKatzkreations211.com. This was a general reading, but this strikes a chord with me and with Morgan here. So happy she joined me finally for a reading. Can't wait. She's becoming human. So excited for her. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Please share if it helps. You know it will help somebody. Don't take the energies lightly. Really understand what the energies are happening right now, especially today. And the next 7 days past this eclipse, the energy is going to be still vibrating in our paradigm. And a lot of the codes and the things that we are receiving to expand are coming in today, and they have been coming in. So give it room to expand within your soul. Give yourself compassion and grace. A lot of people are very exhausted right now. So give your time and space to rest. Meditate. Go into nature. I know it's very chilly. I was outside earlier getting my mail and I'm like, woohoo, I need a sweater. But try to get some fresh air. And just be. I love all of you guys. If you're interested in a private reading, please email me. All the information is below. And I'll see you on the next one. Please enjoy this full moon eclipse. Bye, guys.